Hey guys, it's Shoji here. Welcome to web application development using AngularJS version 1.7. We're gonna have like three different pages. We're gonna have like a home, blog, and tutorials page. So let's get started. The first thing we have Angular, so we would need Angular router. So we can go ahead and get that. So let me turn that off. I can say Angular save Angular route, I believe. So this should fetch Angular route for us. There you go, you got it. So once it's fetching that, we can go add it here. So you can say Angular route. This will be Angular hyphen route. I don't know why this is okay. There you go. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. All right, Angular route 1.7. So we have Angular route, and we have included that. We imported that. Angular route has a unique name called ng route. This is the unique component name that you have to use. You can use anything else. This could be anything else, anything you want. It could be camel case, it could be all uppercase, whatever you want, but this has to be ng route. So once you have that, we can go ahead and add a route. So it's going to be app config. Okay. And in function, we're going to say the parameter is, this is route provider. And then we're going to use the route provider to add some routes to our application. It's going to go when, like, localhost 8080/ and it's going to be our home template URL, and then the location of the URL. So we're going to put our URL in, I guess, in a web folder. So we still have to create. Let's create a web folder. Web. So I create the web folder. This is where I'm going to put the partial. So let's create 3 HTML file. So it's going to be home.html, and we're going to have blog.html, and then we're going to have tutorials.html. At this moment, I'm just going to put some text so that we know we are in the right page. These are all static content. Actually, let's do this page title. Let's make it interesting. Let's put page title in all of them. And from our controller, so if we go back to index.js, we can say now /web home.html. We still have to add controller. So the name of the controller is home controller. All right, now we can copy this. 1, 2. All right, there you go. The second route is going to be blog, and the HTML is blog.html, and the controller is blog controller. Now we're going to add tutorials, and we're going to do the same thing for this tutorials.html. Make sure the names are the same, and the controller is going to be controller. So we have the templates, but we don't have the controllers. But we are done with route. We still have to add controllers, otherwise it's not going to work. So let's go ahead and add controllers. So we have one controller. We can just cut that and put it here, and we have to change it. Okay. So the first is going to be our home controller, right? Remember this is this one. Make sure they're the same. You can remove this, and remember we have the page title, so we can replace this with page title. And the page title, since this is the home, we're going to say home, or we can say welcome home. Okay, and we're going to copy this. We're going to create 2 more. You can just, this is going to blog controller. Welcome to my blog. Okay, and the third one is tutorials controller. Welcome to my tutorial page. Okay, so we have page URL and we have controllers. So the route is complete because we have the templates, we have the controllers. Now we have to change a couple of things in the index.html file because we have this controller mentioned and this control doesn't exist anymore. So we can go ahead and remove this. We won't be needing that. We have to add two more things. We have to add navigation, home, blog, tutorials, navigation, and we have to add a view. Okay, we can get our navigation from the Bootstrap website. So if you go to, I'll put the link in the description below. I think if you go to getbootstrap.com, then go to components, the navbar, you should be able to find one of this nav, probably this one. Okay, maybe the simple one. Yeah, this one is simple. Let's copy this. All right, the simple one, only home, features, pricing, and disabled. Copy everything, and we're going to put it, we're going to replace the button and put it here. And the href is going to be hash slash exclamation, and the second one is going to be blog, right? So it's going to be slash, not slash, this blog. We can say this, and this is going to be the name, the same as the route. This is the home, this is the blog, this is the tutorials. This is what we are putting in the href, and this is going to be tutorials. I believe is the same, tutorials. Yeah. All right, so now we have this done. Let's update this home, blog, tutorials, and we can delete the fourth one. Okay, so we have the menu, and we're going to add a view, Angular view, which is going to go here. So it's going to be a div tag, and it's going to have a class. We're going to add a Bootstrap class called container fluid, so that it's responsive. This is Bootstrap class name, and this we're going to put the ng view directive here. There you go. So this is Angular specific directive. There's something that we are going to do right now. We are going to isolate the code from the source to the vendor. So for that we have to do, if you go back to Webpack, so we have bundle, right? So we can do is, our entry is one entry, right? So we can do is, we can make this like this, right? And we can call it app. In here we can say name, right? I think you can do this. You can copy and paste it from the website. Also you can do optimization. Then there's such thing as split chunks, cache groups. So we have test in here. So I'm just going to copy it from their website, this piece. You can, there you go. So we have test name is going to be vendor, so all the third party is going to go here. And so this is the web config. I want to see if I have to do anything. We're going to go ahead and add the jQuery. We're going to install jQuery and popper.js for Bootstrap, and we have to import that as well. So we're going to do npm I save jQuery and popper.js. All right, so we have jQuery and popper.js. Now we can go ahead and add that in our index.js file. So it's going to go here. So you're going to say we have the route, so you can say import Bootstrap, and we'll have to include the jQuery and popper if it'll automatically take care of that, because in Bootstrap, in peer dependency, jQuery and popper was mentioned. So now our navigation should work. Also we should have two JS file. One should be app.js, one should be bundle. Now we want to run it first. Let's delete our bundle.js file, okay, because it's going to change. Because if in the config we're using the name, so which is is going to, when you say bracket name.js, he's going to use this name. He's going to app.js, and then he's going to use the vendors for the third party, anything in node modules. So, and you'll see the difference in the file size as well. So I'm going to go ahead and run the npm run watch, and it created app.js and vendors. Let's go ahead and check out the file sizes. So if you see the files, if you see in the dist folder, right, so you have the app, this is our source code, is 10 KB, the vendor is 5.2 5205 KB, it's like 5.2 megabyte. So that explains, right, our source code is like pretty much nothing. Now we want to include that in our HTML file in here. So you want to say, so in here we want to say at the top we're going to say dist vendors, and at the bottom we're going to say our source app.js files. Okay, and we have the ng view, container fluid, you have the navigation, everything looks good. Let's give it a try. We have that running, we just need this server. Okay, we have the server running, and our dropdown works now since we included the bootstrap.js file, and we don't have our Angular working, so that's something we have to fix. Probably we missed something. Let's go ahead and go over the index.js file, template URL. Oh, there you go, we made a mistake here. See the template URL? It has to be in camel case, template URL, that's why. So everything seems so right. Okay, there you go. All right, so now it's working. Look at this, I didn't have to like refresh the page, it automatically live server automatically took care of it. So we're in the home, so it says welcome home. Now if I go to a blog, it says welcome to my blog tutorials, welcome to my tutorial, and the URL updates as well. Well, yeah, we're gonna add more data instead of just page title, this and that. So we're gonna go ahead and copy a card template. So we're gonna use, so if you go to get bootstrap.com components card, you should see something very similar. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use this for video. So I think this is the last one, right? Copy this, and I'm going to copy this and put it in the tutorials. So tutorials are the video tutorials. So I'm going to put them here, and I'm not going to use the header. In the blog, I'm going to do is I'm going to add another card, which is I'm going to add this card, this one, which is this one. Add here. Okay, and let's see. So I don't need page title. For the home, I'm not going to do anything. It's just going to have greeting and description. And this looks fine. This is all static right now. If you go to AngularJS project, you should see static one card. Home, you have nothing. Blog, you have that card. Tutorials, you have the card. Let's add our index.js file. We're going to add our content to here. So for our home, we have greeting and description. We're going to go ahead and for the home page, we're going to say greeting, welcome home. We have that. We're going to add a description. In the description we can say something like this is the landing page. Okay, we're gonna change this, and we're gonna add posts, right? And we're gonna add some data, something like this. So we're gonna go in this format. So we're gonna go in this format like date. I'm going to put a date like January 1. When I put a title, it's going to be post 1. Then we're going to have description, and then we're going to have description 1. Okay, you can type the whole thing, but I'm going to copy and paste it to save time. So I have January 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just make them unique and make sure the key names, you got the key names right. And for the tutorials, we're going to do very similar, but it's going to be tutorials. So we're going to say title tutorial video 1. Description, we're going to say just keep it description, because in the future we're going to add real content. And then I'm going to copy the rest to the same, tutorial video 1 to description 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is for the tutorials is a tutorials variable name, and for blog is posts. And for the home we have greeting and description. Let's say if you go to home, greeting and description, and go to blog, and this is something we have. So our variable name is posts, right? So this is how you write loop in Angular. So you say ng repeat, so post, right? We have posts, so we're gonna say post in posts. So this is the array, we have the data here, and this is going to take individual post. So, and our in here we're going to say date. So you're going to say post that date. Okay, I'm going to copy this and replace this. This is going to be title, post the title, and this is going to be the description. Okay, let's see if it works. So we should have the home working. Have the home working. Okay, I think we misspelled something. Okay, let's update the tutorials, then we'll debug what's wrong. So for the tutorials, we're going to take the tutorials and we're going to write similar loops. So it's going to be ng repeat. So I don't know if you guys can guess what's going to be. So this is the variables where we have the data, and then we can say item in tutorials, right? So the first one is going to be item.title, and this one is going to be is going to be item.description. Okay, so we have that working. So blog, home, and see if anything missed out. So we have greetings, description. Okay, then we have blog controller. We have posts. We have yeah, this looks right. Date, title, description. I'm checking if I didn't misspell any tutorials. Title, okay, well, I misspelled this. So description, this is right. Okay, and I think we're set, right? Let's refresh. Okay, we have to see if we're getting any error. Let's see if we need to restart our server. Oh, there you go. See, it showed up. I just had to. I don't know why it took so long though. All right, so there you go. So if you go to home, we have a welcome home. This is the landing page. I go to blog. We have January 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with all the data we have seen here. And if you go to tutorials, we have video 1 to 5, all the data from here, right? And this is responsive. If you expand this, you should see here. This is just from the Bootstrap, and we can go from home. So if you go to root, this is going to be the home. Then we can go to blog, tutorials, come back. Pretty cool, right? And this is responsive. So I think that's it for video part 2. In the video 3, we're going to scale this even further. We're going to probably make things more dynamic, but let me know if you guys have any questions in the description. I'm going to put the Bootstrap URL in the description so that it's easy for you guys to find them. And let me know what you think of the tutorials. Until next time, goodbye.